Okay, now let's move on to the next page. We have number 5, 6 in the page 4 and 5. Let's do it, guys. Okay, for number 5 here, arrange this number in order. Begin with the smallest. So we have this 5, 0, negative 7, 3, negative 3, negative 2 over 3, 1, and negative 0.5. I need you to leave it in the decimal if it is possible, yeah. For example, like this one is going to be negative 0.67, right? Now, if you want to arrange this in order, it means you have to start it with the biggest negative number. The biggest negative number here, we have negative 7. Don't forget to cross out your number if you already left down the number, yeah. Move on to the second biggest negative number. We have negative 3, and also we continue with negative 0.67, or we just leave it in negative 2 over 3. Move on to negative 0.5. Move on to 0. After that, start with 1, 3, and 5. Make it in order, yeah. Be careful if you have this number line. If you want to go to the left side, it means it's getting smaller. For the value, it's getting smaller. For the number, it's getting bigger. If even though your number is bigger in negative number, means the value is getting smaller. And if you want to go to the right side, it means it's getting bigger. Miss, do I need to leave it in the number line? No need. So if you want to leave it like this also, I will accept it. And 5, finish. Now let's move on to 5b. Evaluate 3, multiply. Remember, if we have parentheses, it means you will have multiplications. So remember, multiplication and bracket here or parentheses. If you still remember about the PEMDAS, the bracket is here, the multiplication is here. So the priority is the bracket, yeah. Please do the bracket first, after that you multiply it. 3 multiply with, don't forget to leave it in the same denominator. It means we have 10 for the LCM of 5 and 2. And now 5 to make it into 2, you have to multiply it with 2, multiply it with 2. So you will have 4 here. 2 here, multiply it with 5. It means you have to multiply this also with 5. So you will have 5 here. Now if you want to simplify it, it means you have to do the inside bracket first. Multiply with negative 1 out of 10. Now 3 multiply negative 1 out of 10. So you just pay attention to the numerator. So you will have negative 3 over 10. Miss, can I leave it in decimal number? Sure. So it is going to be negative 0.3, like that. Alright, let's move on to the C here. Factorize fg plus 5g squared minus 3f minus 15g completely. I need you to separate them into two parts, like this. Between fg and 5g squared, you have the same, the common factor here is going to be g, right? Because of you have g here and also g here. You have g squared, it means you will have gg, 5gg. You have to take out this g because of you need to factorize. So take out this g. After you take out this g, you will have the remaining here is f, and then the remaining in the second one is going to be plus 5g. Alright, not finished yet. Let's move on to the next part. We have negative 3f and negative 15g. In the both side, you have negative sign, so please take out the negative. And then between 3 and 15, the common factor is 3, so negative 3 outside, take out. this one negative 3, this one also if you take out negative 3, so you still have positive 5g, right? Don't forget to open the bracket. This one you still have f and 5g, f and plus 5g. Because of negative, you already take out the negative, it means the remaining is going to be positive number. Now look at this, guys. We have the same f plus 5g inside the bracket here. I want to take out this again, f plus 5g. Please write it down. After that, don't forget to open bracket. This one is going to be multiplication, not addition. Yeah, you can just put the dots or multiply or cross like this, but I will use it the dot, or just leave it like bracket and then bracket is okay. Now after you take out this, guys, I already take out this, it means you still have g and negative 3, right? Don't forget to leave it here. Finish. This is how we do the factorization. This is how we do the factorization. Yeah, you have to take out the common factor. After that, list the remaining number or letter. Finish. Now you can just need to make it in the space given here. Alright, we are finished with page 4. Let's move on to the 6 here. Number 6. Write an algebraic expression for the following statement. We have add 4 to 5 times of x. Remember addition and times. Times here means multiplication, yeah. Between addition and multiplication, remember again our order of operations. The multiplication is our priority, so you have to multiply this 5 with x, so it means you will have 5x. After that, you add by 4 plus 4. Miss, can I leave it as 4 plus 5x? Sure, you can do it. The same thing. So the possibility of the answer is going to be 5x plus 4, or you will have 4 plus with 5x, the same thing. Move on to the b here, 6b. Given that a is equals to negative 1 and b is equals to negative 2, find the value of ab minus a squared. ab minus a squared. This ab, it means you will have a multiplied by b. After that, you minus with a squared. It means you will have a multiplied with a squared. Now just input the number, guys. Your a here is negative 1, means multiply the b, you have 2. Minus again with a multiply a, so negative 1 multiply negative 1. Remember, yeah, a squared is going to be a multiplied by a, not 2a. Different, okay? So the correct one is a squared is equals to a multiplied by a. Because of last time in the chapter test, you still got the mistakes in these questions, yeah. Alright, now let's continue. Negative 1 multiplied by positive 2, it's going to be negative 2. Minus by negative 1 multiplied by negative 1, it is going to be positive 1. Negative 2 minus by 1, so at first you have negative 2. And then we have negative 3, negative 1 here. And then after that, you subtract it again with 1. It means you have to go to the left side 1 unit. It means the final answer should be a negative 3. Finish. Now let's move on to C here. We have 4 multiplied by 2 plus 5b. If you want to expand, do the rainbow multiplication, guys. The first one, 4 multiplied by 2, it is going to be 8. The second one, 4 multiplied by 5b, it is going to be positive 20b. Finish. It's easy. Seems easy, but don't forget to manage your time wisely. Move on to D. Subtract 2 minus 4a from 3a plus 5 and simplify it. Alright? If you have from in your questions, this one is our hint, yeah. You need to write this first, from blah blah blah. So the blah 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 is goes first. 3a plus 5 and then you have subtraction, right? Minus by, don't forget to open the bracket, to put the bracket on it, 2 minus 4a. Remember guys, if you have subtraction and then you have bracket, it means you have to expand it. Rainbow multiplication, and you have invisible one here in front of the bracket. Now 3a plus 5, just copy and paste. Negative 1 multiplied by 2, it is going to be negative 2, miss, because negative 1 multiplied positive 2, it's negative, and then 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. Negative 1 multiplied by negative 4a, positive 4a, miss. Alright, now you need to simplify it guys, number with number, coefficient of a with coefficient of a. Number here we have 5 minus 2, it means you have 3, and then don't forget we have 3 4a and 4a, and you add it, it means you will have 7a plus 3. 7a plus 3. Or you can just rearrange it first, like 3a plus 4a plus 5 minus 2. So this one is going to be 7a, this one is going to be plus 3. Alright, let's move on to the simplified 3 multiply blah 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 blah. Alright, if we have like these questions, you have a fraction on it, right? If you don't like about the fractions, I will give you a hint to do it in whole number. You need to multiply this all by the LCM of 2, 4, and 6, which is we have 12, the LCM. One by one, this one multiply by 12. So we have to cross this out, 1 and 6. You will have 6 multiply 3 multiply x minus 1. And then look at this, we have negative, copy negative, and then this one is multiplied with 12, cross 1 and 3, so the remaining is 3 multiply x plus 2, and then the last one, x over 6 multiplied by 12, cross 1 and 2, so it means you have to multiply by x, you will have plus 2x. Finish. You only need, not finished yet, I mean if you want to do the whole number, yeah, this is how we do the fraction and make it into whole number. Now you need to simplify it, expand and simplify, right? 6 multiplied by 3, it is going to be 18. You still have x minus 1 inside the bracket. Now negative 3 multiplied by x, negative 3x. And after that, negative 3 multiplied by 2, it is going to be positive 6. Oh, sorry, I got the incorrect answer here. Negative 3 multiplied by positive 2, it is going to be negative 6. And then continue with 2x here. Now expand this guys, 18x, 18 multiplied by x, and then 18 multiplied by negative 1, negative 18, minus 3x minus 6 plus 2x. This one is only copy and paste. Now x with x, number with number. So I need you to rearrange it. 18x minus 3x plus 2x, and then continue with the number, negative 18 minus 6. Alright, now we will have 17x minus 24. 17x minus 24. Finish. This is how we do number 5 and 6, yeah. Alright, thank you guys. For the next page, maybe you can find it in the next video. Good luck.